Hey everybody, it's LaShonda King. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing our LDK YouTube channel and for following us at Queen King Slays on Instagram. Welcome to Transparency Thursday, where I take a real life experience and I share it openly, hoping that my transparency will help somebody else out. So today's title is called Waking Up from Broken Dreams. Whew, I give you all the insides of me. So, waking up from broken dreams basically means the moment where you realize that something that you've been holding on to or something that you've been thinking about or something that's been holding you back is part of a dream, a broken dream more specifically. In the moment where you realize, I have to make some changes and move on from a broken dream. So, in my mind, at the age that I am, I thought that I would still be married. I thought that I would have a few children. We might have a pet. I thought that I would live in the same home, start to build like a really stable, grounded community of friends and people that live around me. And yeah, that's not my life. And there's nothing wrong with the life that I have, but I realize that I operate a lot in those dreams still. I make choices. I do things still unconsciously living in that dream that doesn't actually exist. So I was married. I was married for like 7.5 years. I had another relationship for like 4.5 years. So the reality of me being in a relationship for a long time was real. My partners and I wanted to have children. So that reality of having children was real. They wanted to plant roots and all that kind of stuff too. So it's not like I made these things up in my head, but like these were real things that I discussed with partners and people who I had commitments to, and I thought that they would become true. So they were in my mind like a dream, right? These were things that I wanted for my life and my partner wanted too. So dreams don't come from nowhere, like they come from what we want for our lives, and that's perfectly okay. So when I got divorced though, and when my last relationship ended, that made me question a lot. It broke a lot of the dreams that I had. And so since then, I've moved several times since my last relationship ended, yet I keep bringing things with me from move to move. Like, yes, I've gotten rid of some clothes, I've gotten rid of some shoes, I've gotten rid of some furniture, but I keep taking certain things with me, and I had to kind of dig why. So the current move that I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to actually be getting rid of quite a bit of stuff. Some stuff that I haven't wanted to get rid of. And I was talking to my therapist like, I have to really dig and figure out why I'm holding on to certain possessions that I have instead of just letting them go. I realized that certain things that I own, I know this sounds very interesting or unique, but I have a set of dishes. Now, I absolutely love these dishes, right? Like they're the perfect style, they're the perfect color, but I've had them for like, I guess about 6 or 7, maybe 6 or 7 years at this time. So they have lived with me in 3 or 4 different states. And while I could easily get more dishes, I love them. And so I take them with me. But this particular move, I'm like, why do you still have these dishes? What do they really mean? So what I realize is that for me, my dishes are a sign of stability. They are a sign that something familiar is coming with me to a new place, but also they're a sign of something I want. I want to be kind of rooted in the place. I wanted to have friends over for brunch. I wanted to have company over and cook dinner for them. I wanted to cook dinner for my spouse, for my children. I want to cook breakfast and brunch for them. I love cooking if you can't tell. But more than anything, I value connection over food, and my dishes were a symbol of that. And so while I can still do that, the reality of the matter is I'm not going to be planting roots in dirt anytime soon. I'm more like my bamboo plant that's planted in water. I still have roots. They still grow. They still thrive. But I'm kind of like water. I move like every 1 to 2 years. I've lived in 9 different states. And so the reality is I have to wake up from my broken dreams. This current move is really challenging me because I realized that some of the ways that I've been operating, thinking about being sad about not having children, or holding on to certain clothes or certain shoes, or just making certain choices, or even holding on to my hair when I had longer hair. Like, we do things as a result of dreams and hopes and expectations. And sometimes, you all, those things get broken. Plans change, life changes. If you would ever tell me that my life would be the way it is now, I would never believe you. If you would tell me that I would be living in 9 or 10 different states, I definitely wouldn't believe you. If you would tell me that I would have had so many different jobs and careers, I wouldn't believe you either. If you would me being on YouTube, definitely wouldn't believe you. So I say all that to say, like, it's okay to have hopes. It's okay to have expectations. It's okay to have dreams. But at some point, if they get broken or if things change, you have to really reevaluate what's going on and see if you're perpetuating or holding on to aspects of those broken dreams, and if they're holding you back or if they're serving you. In my case, me holding on to the facade of, like, right now buying a home, being in a community for a long, long time, and all those things just aren't my reality. I'm kind of a jet setter. Every time somebody turns around, I'm in a different state or a different country. I've lived in 9 different states, and I'm probably going to move again soon. Who knows where I'll be next? And so I need to lighten my load, not just the load of my actual stuff, but the load of carrying around the broken hopes or the broken dreams of what I thought my life would be at this exact moment. It's not to say that those things that I hope for or that I dream for are not going to be part of my future, but in this exact moment, I have to be honest with myself and think about what my life is in the present tense, not the past tense and what I talked about with my partners, not far, far in the future of what I think things are going to be, but in this exact moment. What are some things that are keeping you back, you all? What are some broken dreams that you're holding on to so tight that you're missing out on the present? I know that I'm holding on to being married or being in a committed partnership. I know that I'm holding on to having children, to having a more rooted presence in a community. I know that I'm holding on to all that, but the reality is, before you know it, I'm going to leave and move. People say that I don't let roots grow under my feet or let weeds grow under my feet or however they say it. So I just challenge you to kind of think about what's holding you back. What are you holding on to? What about your past circumstances are you not letting go? If you're not letting them go, how are you dealing with that? How is it hurting you? Is it hindering you from a promotion, from moving to a new city or a new state, from moving forward into a new relationship, to a new love? What are you not letting go of, you all? Definitely, this is something that I talk with my counselor about. This is just a new realization for me that I hold on to certain things because I'm looking for a certain stability. But in reality, I can still move and have stability. I can meet new people and have stability. I do have to work on maintaining my current friendships and family relationships and the dynamics that are more long term in my life. But I can't keep holding on to my broken dreams anymore. I can keep them in my head. I can continue to say what I want for my future. I can continue to set goals. I can have dreams. I can have visions. Those are all future oriented, but I also have to be honest with myself about the present. What is happening right now? What's right in front of me? What can I control now? How can I not let my past dictate my present? And how can I make sure that I'm making the most of my present? That's pretty much all. I hope that the concept of realizing that dreams are broken, but that you can still wake up and heal from them is going to resonate with somebody. It is a really important topic for me personally, so I'm happy to share it. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. Share the videos, you all. Leave comments. like like the videos. We really want some engagement in the community. I really want these videos to get out so that people can start to be helped by them. So I hope you have a great day, a great night, and we will see you on Transparency. Oh no, this is Transparency Thursday. I'll see you on Tuesday for Talk About It Tuesday. Be sure to share some thoughts, share some questions, and then we will talk about them. So until then, I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, and be empowered. See ya.